checking it twice. Gonna find out who's safe or unsafe. Amygdala is the center of the body stress response.
Isn't it August? You're singing Christmas carols, and it's 100 degrees outside. And still the perfect weather for stress. Tell me what's been going on. So, after working here for a month, I dread seeing my boss. Whenever he's around, it feels like someone punched my gut. After a while, it just feels like I'm floating through my workday, trying to get by. It's like my body isn't mine. It reminds me of how I used to feel around my dad growing up. And I can't just get another job. It sounds like your boss is reminding you of past anxiety that you've felt. I imagine that can make you feel so trapped. If you want, we can explore what happens when your brain runs into a stressful situation. Your senses take it all in. You hear the roar. You see her fur. You smell her breath. You feel rumbling on the ground. A bunch of parts of your brain process this, and they all say, "Oh wow, a bear is standing before me." Enter amygdala. He lives in the limbic lobe of your brain. Amygdala has spent his whole life deciding what is safe and what is unsafe. Hot tea on a cold night? Safe. Funny looking dog? Safe. Bear standing in front of me? Dangerous. Very dangerous. When amygdala senses danger, he presses a big red button that starts alarms to the body. All actions for immediate survival are amped up. Heart rate increased. Cardiac output increased. Airways dilated, glucose increased, sweating increased, metabolism increased, blood pressure increased, make the cortisol, make the adrenaline. Everything not used for immediate survival is then turned down. No digesting food, no going to the bathroom, no vivid memories, no saliva. No saliva? What's the purpose? When that alarm system kicks off, your brain only knows one thing: survive. It's preparing you to either fight what's in front of you or run for your life. Your amygdala doesn't know what you're gonna pick, so it just prepares itself for both. What do you do when you feel like you can't fight and you can't run? That's when this guy comes along. His name is ventrolateral pterodactyl gray, but I just call him the freezer. He freezes. He might disassociate or show submissive behavior, whatever it takes to essentially play dead. This response conserves our energy and helps us avoid predators. It's actually a normal response for people to have this reaction. But whatever way your body reacts, fight, flight, or freeze, it will still learn that you're not safe when a bear is standing directly in front of you. So this is where trauma begins. Trauma occurs when a person becomes overwhelmed by things out of their control. In response to trauma, the brain says, "I'm going to protect myself more to be prepared for the next time that this happens." And the amygdala says, "Yeah, I'm going to be more responsive. Anything that looks like a bear, sounds like a bear, smells like a bear is unsafe. I will sound the alarm when I see anything that's like a bear." Now the amygdala has built triggers, and it's reasonable. Your amygdala is just trying to help. But with your amygdala's increase in sensitivity comes room for error. For example, here's a big brown sweater I made you, amygdala. People who experience complex trauma have a harder time telling the difference between things that are safe and unsafe because they might be in a state of constant alert. Their alarm system is jammed. They might have difficulty with memory, recall, and making cortisol. With supportive relationships, new experiences, and experimental activities, we can work together to retrain your brain. We'll go at your own pace, and over time, we can find the inner safety that you're looking for. He's making a list, he's checking it twice. Gotta find out who's safe or unsafe. Amygdala is the center of the body stress response.